Hello, my name is Alexis Connor, and I'm going to be discussing my Genius project for LME 448, and the world goal that I chose was goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. So the targets for my world goal were number 1, expand water and sanitation support to developing countries, and number 2, improve water quality, wastewater treatment, and safer use of water. In section 1 of my Genius project, we are going to be exploring the goal of clean water and sanitation, goal number 6. So when exploring my goal, I found that 1 out of 3 people do not have access to clean drinking water. Another 3.6 billion people lack access to sanitation. And finally, 2.3 billion people do not have access to basic hygiene services. This picture I've included below is kind of an infographic showing that, clean water and sanitation is a global thing, and millions of people do not have access to water. So the infographic kind of breaks it down for you. 1 out of 10 people lack sufficient access to water, not just being clean. 1 out of 3 people lack sufficient access to sanitation, and another 1.5 million children die from a lack of clean water and safe sanitation every single year. This infographic says that this means 20% of all children deaths can be prevented with safe water and sanitation. This is my mind map that I created to explore the world goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. Some of the topics that I have included in it are the 2030 goals. So by 2030, that's what the world is pledged to do. Some information about it, the dangers about it, and finally some facts about it. As you can see, there's also pictures and videos embedded within it as well. So this is another infographic that I included. It talks about different targets of world goal number 6. And so you see you have 6.1 is safe drinking water, 6.2 is sanitation and hygiene, 6.3 is water quality, and then finally there's more. 6.4 is water efficiency, 6.5 is integrated water resources management, and 6.6 is water related ecosystems. Under each of these targets, it talks about some statistics about it, and it gives you ways that you're able to help fix these things. So while creating my Genius project, I researched a clean water and sanitation issue happening right here in the US, and one place this is a major issue is in Flint, Michigan. The Flint River has become a dumping ground for many companies and factories with all of their waste, so that has caused it to be contaminated with numerous toxins and waste. And because of this water not being treated the way it should have been, the water caused a lead outbreak. And in these pictures, you can see these are the pipes that are running through people's homes, and the left picture is of the water that these people are having access to. They do not have access to clean water as of now. Section 2, we're going to be interpreting the goal of clean water and sanitation, world goal number 6. So this is a video that kind of breaks down and helps you truly understand world goal number 6. For some reason, I got delay.
All living things, from the plants in the park and the birds in the trees to us, human beings everywhere, need water to survive. We need clean.
So that was kind of a small snippet of the video. If you'd like to watch this full video, it is embedded within this slide. While creating this project, I created a survey to kind of gain some knowledge about my viewers' understanding of this crisis. So some of the questions were their age group, their gender, their education level, and then I also asked what is the main source of drinking water of members for your household, and these were some of the responses that I received. Continuing on with my survey, these are some more questions that I would ask. I asked, do you believe in the right to have access to clean water and sanitation? I asked if my viewers knew of a statistic that 1 in 3 people do not have access to safe drinking water. And then there was kind of a select all box where you could choose like which one of the things applied to you. And then another question I asked was about a statistic, if they were aware that 1 million people die each year from water sanitation and these type of diseases. So once I received all my results for my survey, which I had 31 responses from my viewers, I did an analysis, and 100% of my respondents believed in the right to have access to clean water and sanitation. 83.9% of my respondents did not know that nearly 1 million people die each year from water issues, and 48.4% did not know that 1 in 3 people do not have access to safe drinking water, and 2 out of 5 people do not have access to basic hand washing facilities with soap and water. So section 3, I brainstormed advocacy strategies for my goal, clean water and sanitation, goal number 6. So these strategies that I came up with were pretty small, easy things that can be incorporated into your daily routine, or you could even do them 1 week in a month. And I also noted that these can make a huge difference in solving the clean water and sanitation crisis, even if they seem so minimal and do not seem like they would truly be helpful. They are. We should all start small. So these were just 3 suggestions I had. The first thing you should do is use your voice. That is one of the most important things. It's super easy, very free to do. Second thing, if financially able to, you should donate. There are so many organizations out there that you can donate to, and even small amounts can help make a huge difference. And the final thing, or one of the final things I said, is volunteer. This is also free to do, and it helps clean up your local community. This is why I said this could be a thing you could do once a month, because I know it's very time consuming to do these things. Section 4, I developed advocacy strategies for the goal, clean water and sanitation, goal number 6. So the first thing I said to do was to start local in your own community. This is the easiest way to get involved, is just by going into your own community and seeing what all you can do to help. And another way to help is every shorter shower you take, turning off the running water while doing dishes. I'm very guilty of this. And every minute of time you volunteer all can make a huge impact, even if they seem super small. And the final thing, one of the most important, is just to become conscious of your water consumption. Because I know we are all probably very unaware of how much water we use daily. When developing these advocacy strategies for the goal, I created another survey. The questions were, do you know what basic sanitation means? Were you aware of how widespread this crisis is? And then another box right here where they could rank the suggestions from my PSA video and how likely they are to participate in these actions. So this is the PSA video that I created to show my viewers, and this is the video that people watched before taking my survey. I'm going to play a little clip of it.
World goal number 6, clean water and sanitation. Did you know that worldwide 2 billion people do not have access to clean water? 3.6 billion people lack access to sanitation.
So I played a small clip of it. If you're interested in watching the rest of it, it is linked and embedded into this slide. In section 5 of this project, it was testing advocacy strategies for the goal, clean water and sanitation, of world goal number 6. So within this section, I created an Edpuzzle, and Edpuzzle is basically an interactive video where students can watch the video, but throughout the thing there's questions linked into it. So the one that I created had questions such as, were you aware of how widespread this crisis is? What does basic hygiene services consist of? What is one way you could use your voice in your community? And then also asking my viewers, what are your thoughts about this? So Edpuzzle is a great tool to use, and it, I think, is very helpful when you're wanting someone to watch the video and also answer questions about it. Do you have any questions about my project? If you do, please leave them below and I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks.